Okay, I had a rant video. Wasn't really a rant like I was kind of doing. But it was like I was, or not a rant, but I rambled on. And I explained things I shouldn't have because I don't learn my lesson. What can I say? You'd think it would reflect upon me. Like the one time I explained some kind of word I should not have explained. Then I tried to explain about whatever when we already know this. So, whatever it is, I know what the facts are and everything, and I looked this up. I mean, I paid attention. I didn't just look it up. I pay attention. I didn't like search it up on the internet, whatever. But I'm not even gonna put this in a blog or nothing like that. So anyway, so today's video is me trying to absolutely share with you the process and how I do this, because this is how I find out. Because you look right here, if you can see right there, I can't go any further because there's no tagging. If I were to do so, this is a little video that I've already uploaded. That's not the one I should be uploading at the moment. But if I go over here, hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, I can go here, but I think it does the same thing. Or, hang on, I'll be right back because I don't want to show the advertisement. Now, I could tap on this. For some reason, sometimes it won't let me do that. But if I do that, this is what happens. Okay, it'll bring up the tag. See right there? Tags. Recorded by X Recorder ACPPS, whatever. I would do it on a merger video, but I'd have to merge something. I'm not sure if it'll let me even show it right now because I think merger is already done. Oh, here we go. Oh, no. Yeah, no. But what it does is that see what happens is that it doesn't give you like two of them, and I'm not even sure how you're supposed to add tags anyway on this. It used to be a good way where you could actually do that. I think you can probably do it on computer, but I don't know anymore. I just know that for a fact that there is a thing that I cannot do anymore, which is added to favorites. I think I can do it on another one, but that I have. I'm not gonna. I only use it as a way to listen to music or whatever, or you know, whenever this one goes down. Otherwise, you know what? No, I don't even do that. I try to keep what I can on the deal when I'm doing that. But anyway, but yeah, like that right there, and I could do this and that. But see, then it says add tags. Well, I don't know. It won't let me do it properly, so that it even counts. And another thing is, like, even if you complete the video, after you get it all up there, you can't even add it. I'll even show you right quick. Let's see. I'll be right back so it doesn't, See, like, oh, okay, I could add tags here, but it won't mean anything. So I don't know. Honest to God, I don't know. But I'm not too familiar with mobile. I am familiar with a lot of things about mobile, and then there's a lot of things I don't know nothing about. I have to do more research, and I really don't want to take the time to do it because I really don't care about tags. I mean, that much. I mean, the last thing I heard about tags was when you could put down. I do know about this. Like, if I were to tag someone or put in like a inspiring word or whatever on like Facebook, but as far as like you know on YouTube, which it won't count. It won't even let it show. It won't even let me save it. So I don't know. I've never added tags anyway to my videos, so it matters not. Anyway, so let's go back to here. And I believe we want to do this. If I'm not mistaken. No. Wrong video. Again. Oh, as a matter of fact, I'll be right back. Okay, so I deleted that video. I thought I had to go through the whole thing. I'd stop the video. But as you can tell, again, there's no tagging thing at the bottom. Which I don't know if it eliminates it or if you can still add tags. But for right now, I'm just going to show you. I don't always do it this way. In fact, I do it always any kind of order I can. Doesn't really matter. Always make sure your video is on private because unless you're wanting to release it right away. I don't intend to release it right away because I'm not. I don't try to make a habit as well to make out so many videos a day. Like, okay, beyond 1, 2 to 3 maximum. If I have to make a fourth one, there better be a good reason. And by that I mean, like, well enough to explain what's going on, like why you are seeing a video now instead of on the day that I have it. That's for an example, but you already know about that. If you want to know more, there's already a video about that. But I only brought it up that because that's it. Otherwise, I don't try to do 4. I actually did like 4 or 5 of them just to kind of get it out there because it was just so short anyway, and I don't know. That won't be happening anymore now that I have 15 minutes plus. What I could do ultimately is combine those videos and make it like less videos. But in order to do that, I'd have to go on computer and do that and then just do that. Otherwise, and I'm not going to add the intro because, I mean, the very, very first one, but, I could do that. But I don't know if I should or not. I mean, I may do because those were just too many videos. And just delete those and then put it'll be there, but it won't be like all sporadically spread out. Well, I still wound up with 77 videos. I don't know. Ultimately, in the end. Anyway, so this here is a video about. Oh God, what was it about now? I can't remember, but anyway, you always want to put in your video here this, okay, and you want to put in. I always recommend you put this in there. It doesn't matter whether you do it before or afterwards, but that's what I do. Wednesday. That's right. March. Oh, I think I see. I understand the pattern now. Because the longer it is, like say a word is, longer, the more it's going to go down here. Okay, now it's still going to be annoying, but that is half as annoying without. Or anyway, but you can also put it down here for like, subscribe, and share everywhere. There is also another video that I have not released of Command Conquer Red Alert Retaliation number 16. Even though it's that way, it's actually. Okay, if you notice that there's no part, EP, or whatever, yeah, that's because there's no room for that on that. Because those are just update videos. I may start doing that on the, what do you call it? The campaign ones, because those are not going to be update videos. But, yeah, so, because those are not going to be update videos. I was going to do that, but I thought, you know what? It's like a regular playthrough anyway, so there's no point in me doing that. Just for like skirmish mode because I'm going to be using those as updates. And I want to try to make it to where I have, because this is the only way you can even do it anyway, is if you save state. Otherwise, you're going to be going through the whole process of having to start over or try to load it from there. And once you're there, you got to do that again. You always have to reload it from the memory card if you saved it. And sometimes it can get corrupt if you do that, and that's not a good thing, even on the original console itself. But anyway, you can put down like, subscribe, and share everywhere for more. And also, again, do not post spoilers because, well, I mean, I shouldn't actually have to say this. I'm just going to put an exclamation point on it. It doesn't matter whether I capitalize it or not. It shouldn't really matter because it's just the point. It's not the point of it. Any spoilers will be removed. Now, this one here is going to be also that if you're free and entitled to comment whatever you want, you can express your opinion, whatever, but don't try to share it like, oh well, you know what they're saying is true. No, they're not. I'm not. No. You're like, oh, it's such a fact. No, and no. That's misinformation. I will remove you. You're free to express your opinion, whatever. I respect that, but I will not respect the idea that you call it, a fact, and that you're, whatever. Especially because you're probably going to follow. What? Okay, good. That's nothing special. Because it shouldn't. I don't put this very often in my videos because there's not enough room in it. But yeah, basically, I don't want to hear it. I mean, you're free to disagree or whatever, but don't be posting out like that. I mean, I don't want to go on a rant tirade, but I can't express how much that is absolutely, utterly ridiculous. Okay? Well, you're free to do and say what you want to, but that's one of those exceptions I will not make. Especially anybody who does spoilers. Spoilers are something that I do not want to hear, okay, or see. If I see that, I shouldn't have to do this because I don't even do this every video either. Your comment will be removed. I don't know if I would block you or not. I've said that, but I don't know if I will or not. To be honest, there's just no point. There's just going to be people constantly doing it anyway. But it will be removed anyway. Nonetheless, I will take action. By the action, I mean, boom, your comment is removed. That's it. So I do not appreciate the spoilers. Okay? I mean it. Like, you're free to, how do I put this? At the end, when it's done and already over with, that's fine. You could post a spoiler for the game itself, but anything else cannot be done. You can, as a matter of fact, you're even free to summarize it if you want to, as long as it doesn't spoil it. Like, well, did you know that? I don't know if this is really a spoiler. Well, maybe it is. Do you know that cardboard actually dies in the end? It did? Oh, the poor cardboard. As if I really care about the cardboard. But the point is, something like that, whatever. But you can sum it up, whatever. But I advise you not to spoil anything until it's done. There's no such thing as, and I will not ever buy into that. I mean, you can call it what you want. I have no problem with that. But spoiler-free does not exist. Because you're still getting spoilers. Like, well, you should definitely do this. Definitely. I mean, it's not a spoiler when someone says, well, I don't know. I guess I would recommend going that way. That's not a spoiler. I mean, I do buy into that, but when somebody goes all the way out, like, when they tell you this and that, that's not spoiler free. I don't know. I'd have to look more into what spoiler free tips are because I've never heard of it in my life. That's like saying a guide isn't spoiler free. I mean, they even though they have a tendency to try to sum up things, but they can still spoil things, and I don't want to do that. The only reason I'll even look at it is for two reasons. The one main reason, or rather, go to the source and tell you if I need to find a good description, and descriptions are good, and when I can't think of one, I'll just do one that I'll copy and paste that I can find somewhere else for the game. Here's a fact for you that they'll never tell you. You don't actually have to own a booklet. Which, if you got the booklet, which I don't think every game contains this, but they will tell you the description of the game without spoiling it, like summarizing it up for you. Some of them, I don't believe they came up with the Japanese titles. I don't know. They might have, or there might have been one. I believe there might be a possibility of that, but not ones that I've seen so far in America. I don't know. And I just say so far, like, okay, like if you go take a look at Lancer's videos, or in the, not videos, but in the description of the playlist, okay, he's got Japanese written in it. Now hang on. I'm not mentioning this because I'm bad-mouthing him or anything like that. I don't believe in bad-mouthing people. It's just not my thing. I'm just saying that, I don't know. I've never seen it personally, but, and I did see Game of Thrones, but I didn't watch the show. When I saw so much of it, I was like, yeah, I'm not impressed. I didn't watch it. Didn't care. Like, I never heard of it. I just wasn't interested. There's a lot of things like I can show it and whatnot, and what I've seen, like stuff like that, and then all of a sudden the woman being all R.A.P.D. or something like that. I'm not sure what's going on. It's just like, it just looked so wrong, as they were killing her when they were doing it too. Yeah, not cool, by the way. And yet people are fans of that show. Well, it is what it is. And moving on, okay, his playlist, I think, is very, very good. I think the description is very good, but I'm not going to copy and paste in the same description. It's nothing against him, and not to say that it's a bad description. It's just I want to put my own unique on there. And if I can't do that, then I will go to a different source, even if it doesn't have that on there. If it does have it on there, then by all means, I'll get it from there. I mean, it might look like I'm copying somebody, but, and I don't look at every one of his playlists, but I have seen his videos, and I don't particularly watch them to spoil myself. So, I just do it to support him because I think he's doing a good job. Personally. See, again, I'm not attacking him or nothing like that, even though they say, oh my God, it's forbidden that you say names on here. Why? What's wrong with supporting people? Even though sometimes I may not agree with them and stuff like that, but, depending on what it is. But I still respect them and their content. I even respect them enough not to say, call them out on things. I might be a person to say, hey, but I don't mean to be rude, because this is a good way to approach things. But I've noticed that there's some the videos that are missing. They're there, but they're not in the playlist. So, it's, I don't know. Sometimes I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but to say anything, but I know it's a good way to approach it. I mean, you're just trying to be nice about it, not trying to, be rude and whatever. And I really don't know if they really have time or not. Oops, that's not supposed to be there. But, the thing of it is that at the same time, you got to think about, what is this? Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to be merging this together, and Another thing I can't do anymore is add 3 videos. I used to be able to do that, but now you can't. I mean, you can, but it has to be like a double, only 2 videos at a time. Like I've already done that, and then I can add that on, whether it's before or afterwards, depending on where I believe it fits, or even you can't put it in the middle. Oh no, And I like how he has. Let's go. I can actually do this on the browser, so I'll be right back. One thing I gotta say about the browser is that it sucks. It used to be able to do it, but now, if you did it on computer, you could put it. You can minimize it and still hear it while you're playing games. It's pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this up there, and oh wow. See, this is what happens when you look for the name. It's crazy because let's. I'll be right back. Hang on. Oh, please tell me I didn't actually pick that up. But anyway, yeah, like this right here. This is his channel. Like, okay, maybe he doesn't have that on this one here, but there's quite a few of them that he actually has. Okay. It's not going to let me do it, is it? He's got to say playlists, so I'm not worried about that. These here I am. Like, okay, Tales of Arise. It should be. No? Darn it. Oh, let me see it. Let's see. What about. Yeah, there you go. Like right there, the Japanese lettering right there. He's got that in there. Now, I haven't seen that. The place I go to. Hang on, let me not right back. I looked this up. They didn't just have PlayStation 4. I know that they have ads, which suck, by the way, and I'm not going to pay for it. This is where I look for stuff. Like, I can actually click on it and get a description. Now, stop it. Now, when I was looking up games, are we recording? Okay, thank goodness. I was really doing the description thing, but then I had to go back and I looked it up. As a matter of fact, like if I click on this right here, okay, it won't tell you. I don't know why it's not telling you what this is about. It doesn't make any sense. The direct port of the arcade. Okay, there it is. Finally, our arcade version. Okay, so like that right there. Now this is one of the games I have played and I own. I don't even know where the game is at. I may have to order for another cartridge. It may be bad, but because cartridges can go bad. Anyway, so I'll be right back. Now you might notice that I have YT music. I'm not sure if I can get rid of it, but if you can, I would recommend you do so. So, anyway, going into here, I can go in here from YT Studio and look at my description. Yeah, okay, that's not what I would have had in there, but let me go to Tales of Destiny because I think I have my own little deal in there. My own little dealio. Yeah, this is it. What I should do actually is get the original description and put it in there. This is my own take on it because as I go through, because I try to do everything blindly and try to find out for myself as much as I can without, and see what I can write up without, what is it called? spoiling myself or anybody else. You know, and to me, it's kind of a bit of a spoiler to have to look it up, but not too much of the fact that it'll ruin the game for you. Anyway, I'm going to stop this right here. And I just wanted to show you guys what I do have in store for you. I mean, I'm not sure. I could have sworn that it was either Wednesday or Thursday. I can't remember now. For this other game I've got coming out. That's been coming out for a little bit here. What is it called? Yeah, this game right here. Suikoden. Now, I am not sure if I do that. Yeah, no. I like to put my own spin on it, my own little, not really spin on it, but my summary of it, because based on what I know from it without spoiling it for you, I wouldn't call it, some of the words in these descriptions anyway just kind of really don't add up to me, but I'll put them in there anyway because it's part of it, and half the time I can't think of a good a deal for it anyway. However, there are ones I can put my own deal in there, like this one right here. I did put on there because this is a game for, I wasn't thinking about it when I first created it, but it's just to say that how many games I've actually played of it, in case you want to know, and I'm going to be playing them all. I don't know if I'll be doing the one, well, I may do someday, but right now, I know that I won't be doing it. But in terms of if I actually really want to, but I may do it just to get it over with, Pokemon Coliseum or any other Pokemon games. But this is basically a compilation. I was going to start out with one video, and I thought, well, you know what? Since it's a compilation, why not just have 2 videos? I actually didn't really think about it at the time, but there you go. There you have it. There's like 2 videos right now. The very first game that I've uploaded this game to this channel. Not the first Pokemon game I actually played, but, you know, and I haven't really beaten any of the Pokemon games. I got pretty far on my own solo, but, you know. So that was my first time playing the game anyway. Not that I don't own it or anything, but there you go. 3 Videos Sundays is also kind of compilation of what I have for Sunday. There's only so much you can put in there, otherwise it goes to waste, so you might as well know now that this is not going to be in this description, but it is a compilation of what was on Sunday, as well as 3 videos of that day, in case you just missed it. But as well, it will be completed before each new one comes out. I'm not 100% sure. I don't want to go ahead and start on the next one until I get. Well, no, I know for a fact I don't want to do it right now. What am I talking about? I'm tired. But that's not an excuse. Let me just start that over. There is another game I'm going to be playing. It's going to be 3 Videos Sunday. Well, 3 Videos Sunday, I might take a chance and from time to time, because once I get a permanent schedule going on, even though that it still could change, it's not one that's set in stone that's going to be forever, because I may have to delay it. Also because scheduling for the thing to have it automatically go out at the time that I want and on the day that it should go out isn't working out. So it might be delayed for another week or 2. Don't ask me. It just depends on what I'm doing and whatnot, because I really don't want to take the chance and then go, okay, then I gotta record. Then I'd be like, I don't feel like it. Then it's just like, once I'm put out of the mood, I'm put out of the mood. That's it. Depends on what I've been doing all day. I try to do these in my spare time when I'm not doing anything. Especially doing like, what do you call it? Playing video games and stuff and whatnot. I also try to watch the TV. Hulu is going to be something I need a different device to get onto. which I have no problem in doing. However, I just don't like it that I can't do it on mobile. I mean, I have another device, but I hate to run it on it. Anyway, I gotta go, and I will see you. This isn't me saying goodbye, like I'm doing. I'm just signing off for this part of it, and then we'll wrap it up with Command Conquer because that's what it is. All right, I'll see you then. Welcome, folks, to the processing phase because we're waiting on this. I would show you what I want to show you, which will be at the end of this video because I can do it, but it's going to be kind of a long video. Come on. Once this gets done, then I'll show it to you, and then we'll get on to Command and Conquer, and I'll stop because I also have to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop it, and then after I re-record over the third part in this, because of something there, I'm going to leave some of it in, but some of it I'm going to record over, and then after I show you what happens there, because I wasn't able to show it to you. So I'm going to do that in this part once this gets done. Because now that we have a video that's been merged, I can show this to you. Now, it's not going to be uploaded because I'm not done yet with it, but it doesn't really matter. Whether I'm fully done with it or not, it's going to be the same thing. I could do it in another video, but I just want to show it off now because it really doesn't it's going to be the same thing, but I'm not going to show it off in another video and do it here. I'm going to do it while I'm thinking about it. Because, some things will be long, some things will be almost 30 minutes worth, which is good enough, and some things will be short. Depending on what it is. Update videos, okay, good. That's 39, working on 40, I believe, right now. Yeah, that's the longest video I have. Even though it's kind of short and I had to cut it off, and I do apologize about that. But in this next part, it's going to be, we're going to do a little bit more than what we did last time because I didn't leave enough time in there because, it was already going long as it is. I don't know if I should make it a habit of making 2-hour videos or not because I'm not really ready for that because I have a lot going on as it is, and I have the fact that I even did it that way was the only way I can even add up to an hour anyway. But let me tell you something about mobile devices that, I have discovered over the years that you actually have to split it up in order to make it, even if you could do it. Unlike on a computer, I can go as long as I want to and not have to worry about it cutting off. However, that just depends on the recorder itself. The recorder itself can cut out. Like I've had that with XSplit. I've had it with other recorders. But I can go as long as I want to. I don't have to edit it and make it go into that. No, I don't. But anyway, I'll be right back. All right. So this time I just kind of paused it. But see this right here where it says play, feedback, share, and done. Don't click on done. Video merger is good, but I'm not sure if I want to keep continuing this program forever. I might do a different way to do things, but for right now, this is the way to go. So I'm not complaining, but like I click on share. Okay. And this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go up to upload and watch what happens. What? It's not doing it? Well, fine. Make me look like a liar, you piece of junk. Because seriously, it's supposed just to come up with a. I'm not doing it right now. We're not done with it yet. But like, for real, it's supposed to be. What was it? See, look. It's supposed to come up with the tag of video merger. It's not doing it for some reason. I'm not lying, and I'm not making this up because I've seen this already so many times when I do this. Whatever. I'm going to let it go. Alright. Okay, so here's the thing. Okay. I'm actually going to go ahead and do a little bit on this, and then we'll continue it in another part. And this should be the final part, the final echelon of this. So I'm just going to do a little bit here, but the difference is that there was going to be more than there was last episode. So that you're not so thrown off, I'm going to do it in one day. So let's see. Plus, the more you have on screen, it kind of it lags anyway. I thought I was actually closer, much more closer than I was to the base, to this base up here, but I was wrong. And because I destroyed the bridges, because you can't go. Wow, they actually stopped them. Ha! Ain't that funny? It wouldn't have mattered anyway. I couldn't have built them on the bridge anyway. Wouldn't let me anyway. But I can on these little tiny little bridges, because they are kind of bridges, but they're kind of like rock through. Or not rock through, but mud. But there will be bridges like that you just can't build over. So there's not much I can do in that regard. But I can do this. Well, I will do it. Gee, when I said do it, whatever you do, don't do it. Even though I really want you to do it, but don't do it. See, it's trained very well. Like, no, I'm sorry, I was being sarcastic there. But anyway, so that's pretty much that, and I'm going to try to sell up some of these.
Construction complete. Awaiting orders. Structure sold. Agreed.
Now, it's also been making me look like a liar as well as something else, to be fair. I haven't really thought about it. But, like, it's supposed to be doing something to destroy their base or my base. And I didn't want that. I wanted to do it. Well, the difference is, you might be asking, well, what's the difference? We're supposed to die anyway, right? Well, the difference is I want to do it legitimately. That's just seems to be way more unfair than it would be for me to just overwhelm them like they do me with the troops. That's on the same level as that. So let's see. Alright, so we're going to make another camouflage. Plus, this is legitimate, but it's also a cheap way to do things. And I'm just, like I said, I'm going to, like, I got a save state, so what I'll do is I'll reload it and start selling everything off there. And, just in case, for whatever reason. But that's the reason why, because I want to show what it looks like when you try to take them down with defense. Seriously. And the reason why I'm going in a certain pattern is so I can get up here. There we go. it's not about what I make. It's about in the pattern here. It's about whether or not it is about making them. But as far as getting up there, no. Because ultimately you want to have at least enough firepower going up at it. Otherwise, you won't stand a chance when you're doing this. And like I said, it's a very cheap way to do things. And speaking of cheap doing things, this is where I'm going to stop it here because we're already at the 10-minute marker. So don't worry, there'll be more. Anyway, I'll see you in the final part of this for, what is it, episode 40, I think we're on right now that we're working on. Anyway, it'll definitely be on the marks on the video. Until then, later. Welcome, folks, to the processing phase. Because we're waiting on this. I would show you what I want to show you, which will be at the end of this video, because I can do it, but you know, it's going to be kind of a long video. Come on. Once this gets done, then I'll show it to you, and then we'll get on to Command and Conquer, and I'll stop, because I also have to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop it, and then after I re-record over the third part in this, because of something there, I'm going to leave some of it in, but some of it I'm going to record over. And then, you know, then after I show you what happens there, because I wasn't able to show it to you. So I'm going to do that in this part once this gets done. Because now that we have a video that's been merged, I can show this to you. Now, it's not going to be uploaded because I'm not done yet with it, but it doesn't really matter. Whether I'm fully done with it or not, it's going to be the same thing. I could do it in another video, but I just want to show it off now because it really doesn't it's going to be the same thing, but I'm not going to show it off in another video and do it here. I'm going to do it while I'm thinking about it. Because, yeah, some things will be long, some things will be almost 30 minutes worth, which is good enough, and some things will be short. You know, depending on what it is. Update videos, okay, good. That's 39, working on 40, I believe, right now. Yeah, that's the longest video I have. Even though it's kind of short and I had to cut it off, and I do apologize about that. But in this next part, it's going to be, we're going to do a little bit more than what we did last time because I didn't leave enough time in there because, you know, it was already going long as it is. I don't know if I should make it a habit of making 2-hour videos or not because I'm not really ready for that because I have a lot going on as it is, and I have the fact that I even did it that way was the only way I can even add up to an hour anyway. But let me tell you something about mobile devices that, you know, I have discovered over the years that you actually have to split it up in order to make it, even if you could do it. Unlike on a computer, I can go as long as I want to and not have to worry about it cutting off. However, that just depends on the recorder itself. The recorder itself can cut out. Like I've had that with XSplit. I've had it with other recorders. But I can go as long as I want to. I don't have to edit it and make it go into that. No, I don't. But anyway, I'll be right back. Alright. So this time I just kind of paused it. But see this right here where it says play, feedback, share, and done. Don't click on done. Video merger is good, but I'm not sure if I want to keep continuing this program forever. I might do a different way to do things, but for right now, this is the way to go. So I'm not complaining, but like I can click on share. Okay. And this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go up to upload and watch what happens. What? It's not doing it? Well, fine. Make me look like a liar, you piece of junk. Because seriously, it's supposed just to come up with a. I'm not doing it right now. We're not done with it yet. But like, um, for real, it's supposed to be. What was it? See, look, it's supposed to come up with the tag of video merger. It's not doing it for some reason. I'm not lying, and I'm not making this up because I've seen this already so many times when I do this. Whatever. I'm gonna let it go. All right. Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, I'm actually gonna go ahead and do a little bit on this, and then we'll continue it in another part. And this should be the final part, the final echelon of this. So I'm just gonna do a little bit here, but the difference is that there was gonna be more than there was last episode. So that you're not so thrown off, I'm going to do it in one day.
Construction complete.
So, let's see. Plus, the more you have on screen, it kind of it lags anyway.
On hold. Cancel. Building.
I thought I was actually closer, much more closer than I was to the base, to this base up here, but I was wrong. And because I destroyed the bridges, because you can't go. Wow, they actually stopped them. Ha! Ain't that funny?
Construction complete.
It wouldn't matter anyway. I couldn't have built them on the bridge anyway. Wouldn't let me anyway. But I can on these little tiny little bridges, because they are kind of bridges, but they're kind of like rock through. Or not rock through, but mud. But there will be bridges like that you just can't build over. So there's not much I can do in that regard. But I can do this. Well, I will do it. Gee, when I said do it, whatever you do, don't do it. Even though I really want you to do it, but don't do it. See, it's trained very well. Like, no, I'm sorry, I was being sarcastic there. But anyway, so that's pretty much that, and I'm going to try to sell off some of these.
Construction complete. Awaiting orders. Structure sold. Agreed.
Now, it's also been making me look like a liar as well as something else, to be fair. I haven't really thought about it. But, like, it's supposed to be doing something to destroy their base or my base. And I didn't want that. I wanted to do it. Well, the difference is, you might be asking, well, what's the difference? We're supposed to die anyway, right? Well, the difference is I want to do it legitimately. That's just seems to be way more unfair than it would be for me to just overwhelm them like they do me with the troops. That's on the same level as that. So let's see. Alright, so we're going to make another camouflage. Plus, this is legitimate, but it's also a cheap way to do things. And I'm just, like I said, I'm going to, like, I got a save state, so what I'll do is I'll reload it and start selling everything off there. And, just in case, for whatever reason. But that's the reason why, because I want to show what it looks like when you try to take them down with defense. Like, seriously. And the reason why I'm going in like a certain pattern is so I can get up here. There we go. It's not about what I make. It's about in the pattern here. It's about whether or not it is about making them. But as far as getting up there, no. Because ultimately you want to have at least enough firepower going up at it. Otherwise, you won't stand a chance when you're doing this. And like I said, it's a very cheap way to do things. And speaking of cheap doing things, this is where I'm going to stop it here because we're already at the 10-minute marker. So don't worry, there'll be more. Anyway, I'll see you in the final part of this for, what is it, episode 40, I think we're on right now that we're working on. Anyway, it'll definitely be on the mark on the video. Until then, later. There are a total of 3 videos here. I'll be right back. Okay, never mind. I was thinking I had to delete them or something like that. But no, one of them's part of it, and the other one's another part. But anyway, I'm not playing crazy. I forgot what I was gonna say, but let's just let him talk. Okay, so this is merging the videos. Let's take a look at this. Also, future me here, not that I wasn't already speaking before he was, I was the past me, same day and all, but because sometimes it's also future me on the next day. I'm recording a bunch of these because I've had to split this up into so many parts, or for different episodes, but to kind of explain what's going on. So, and give a little bit more explanation details because I happened to find them as I was, whatever. But don't worry, I will do the thing I don't want to do. I gotta find something else though for Thursday besides Pokemon, and I do want to make Meme Day. But anyway, yeah. So the note here, I did not start it before it, started to go up because what it does is it brings up an ad. Sometimes the ads bring up videos, and for reasons I don't want to get into, not because of whether or not I get paid. Again, I ain't worried about that. That's not what I'm worried about. If I want a commercial, I can make it myself, and they are, I don't know. I don't know if it's really copyrighted to do your own commercial because you're just making your own kind of split turn thing on it because it's not really being sponsored. You're not making any money off of it. I'm just kind of showing it in such a way that doesn't really happen very often, but it's just a little bit of a deal. But anyway, all right. Anyway, I've also decided to upload the video. It's going to take about almost an hour to get that one done. And I want to point out something as well. You might see that it might not make any sense, but it should be able to make sense, but you can only put so much in there. Even if you're trying to play a game, put it in there that you're trying to play. I didn't mention it, did I? Okay, where it says the title of the video, like it's kind of like a describing what's going on. It's not really a summarize of it, but it's like, okay, like that's what I was talking about there. And what else was I thinking about? I don't know. Oh, right. I was uploading the video that was the 51 something. This is going to be a little bit longer. I'm not sure how much longer, but almost close to that. So, anyway. Or just kind of to make an update video. I don't do cam. Not to say I'm not afraid to do cam, but there's no point. It's not like I'm, afraid to show myself on the cam, but here's the thing, okay? I'm not going to do that. Plus, whenever you bring open the cam, it just it gets in the way of things. So, I mean, if I could do it in such a way that it won't get in the way, then I would. Yeah, I definitely would. I mean, like, I wish you could have it where, like, it doesn't go over words and stuff like that, like, because the camera's in the way. It's not because... Anyway, I'm just randomly talking about some videos I actually happened to watch. Not to spoil myself, but what it is that it's a kind of a version that they have that I don't have, and I can't play it anyway. So in a way, I'd have to be spoiled on it because, unfortunately, was not in the video, by the way. Just for the record. But yeah, that's hard to do. It's part of a modding pack you have to get for Minecraft. I don't know if you can do it for mobile. I think you're supposed to be able to, or were. But now, because now that I have so much going on, and the way it's going is, I'm not going to say that it's better to be with this versus going to Vox Pauli or whatever it is. I don't know which one's best in terms of who's better than the other. I just know that ultimately, because I like to run my own show, and I don't like to have to wait for permission to be able to get admin privileges if I need to fly around when I'm trying to do certain things. And I don't really want to, especially when don't want to be attacked while I'm trying to build things. If that makes any sense. So even if I could run on a server, I wouldn't want to do that. Anyway. Because they shouldn't be on there, it's because, well, where else will they be on camera? Well, you can either be or you can't be. So that's not me picking on it or saying it's bad. I heard some really weird breathing for a moment ago, like something was... It disappeared from... I shouldn't let that be in the video. That was crazy. Yeah, no, don't worry about that part of it. That's irrelevant. Let's just keep going. A little bit there. But anyway, so I'm not going to go check it out. Long, treacherous road. So here's what I'm thinking. I'll put out 3 videos on Sunday. Okay? But, however, this is just going to be a thing that when I consider to do it is going to be one of those, okay, yeah, I might switch it out back and forth until I get it completed. Now, there's going to be already some missions, that are going to be completed. Those won't take long. I skipped over the part. It was about me talking about the campaign missions because I didn't want him to go on about the breathing thing. What it was the campaign missions, and because, see, the campaign missions are going to be typically on Sunday, but it's not going to be the primary deal. It'll be something kind of randomly. There will be like starting out for a little while because I've already got missions that I can already complete within the amount of time. But I know I can do it. Something that's coming up ahead that's going to take a while to do because of the difficulty that I have to face when playing this game. So that's the reason why I'm going to be doing something else, and it's going to be primarily something I already have planned out. If it's not already completed or started. But it'll still continue on. And then if not, I'll still continue to do something else because it may take me several attempts before I can get this mission done. I'll start it off. I'll go all the way up to the point that I can be, but I guarantee you until I can do it, which it's not going to be easy enough to do it on camera. Because I don't want to have to do it so many times, and then all of a sudden, so many episodes is the same, repeat. Because I already have enough to deal with that on their own. It's just annoying as hell. And believe me, you're not going to want to sit through that. And I'll go more about it later, but there is another reason why. There's actually a few reasons. It's going to make this not an easy mission. There's other missions I can do and complete. That one has to be first priority. Anyway,
those were not going to be unfinished. But because of what I have to do, is going to make this almost nearly impossible to do to begin with. So that is a thing. So be prepared to wait. And in the meantime, I will fill up. Don't worry, there will be something there that will take its place when I'm not doing it. Okay? So, because I am probably going to be taking breaks from it and not going to be doing the same old rinse and repeat. Okay?
I just got to explain that, but anyway.
It's just the way things are. So, while we're waiting for this one to merge, I'm going to add this one on there, and, yeah.
The hell am I doing?
You are kidding me. The other device. First, basically, no. Let's just put it this way. I cheat myself that the factory comparing to this is what they do either. Subscribe to the legitimate people like I do. I'm not a man what manage. Like, okay, so I made bots to do subscribe. What for? Billions, brillions, not for legal. I can tell them in fact they are. Yeah. But because what for? You might have had long and said, okay, so might take my time. And I can. It actually has. It's because it's an older type account. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I don't care.
Saying stink bug entire life.
Alright, so anyway, that's the end of this video. I'm just skipping through it because I didn't know if I had anything important, anything besides something I wanted to skip over. And that's about it. I will see you back in Command & Conquer because I was recording over this. And, yeah. I am kind of almost getting to the point of where Tales of Destiny is in terms of videos for that list and this thing. But there'll probably be tons and tons more because I'll have so much on there because, but the ones that I really didn't want to have to start doing because of that, it'll be once in a blue moon. It won't be every week or anything like that, but it'll be like one of those accidental, not accidental, one of those ones that if it has to be a fourth video, you'll know why kind of type things. Anyway, I'll see you in the last final part. Until then, later.
Alright, hey guys, my name is Brian Brunagats here. Welcome back, folks. To Command & Conquer Red Alert Retaliation skirmish mode for an update video. I'm actually leaving it here. I kind of meant to start earlier, but I'm going to leave it here because I'm actually not going to stop the video at this point, but I'm going to pause it while it's merging. I got one more video to merge, but I'm going to delete this one that it's merging with, and then I can take this part and merge that, and then it'll be finally done. Well, actually, there's going to be two when you count this one. By the time that's done, it's going to take a while. I'm going to pause it right on something that, or I don't type something together. Other than play the game, that there are conversations, and if I could figure out how to way to edit out the conversation, I would. Editing anything at all, you can do is into. If I get a little bit enough, and I would be playing both versions. Yeah, that's just telling me the weather. I think I'm going to do, because I don't want to have to keep going through their butt. I just figure I save the trouble of have you guys sit through it all, and, while I'm just trying to do that, I can get on. Otherwise, if I keep stopping too, I never have anything sent. They're talking about packages being delivered and FedEx and UPS. I never have anything sent that way, so thank you. Jeez. And people always trying to send things, to send out something to eat. I don't know what other things in life I can understand, because, the only thing that would offend me is if it affects anything that, I could just say, which mistakes.
So, pretty much. Let's see. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Oh. Ho, 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 man. It's not Christmas, but ho, ho, anyway. Alright, let's see. Where are we? I discovered this. That the best way to get this to stop booting me from out of the game is after I've already gone through the whole process of agreeing with start now and all that. So I just have to tap it again when I'm done. And also, I'm sorry for all these parts, but here we are. Sorry for all the jump cuts, but here we are. So I'm going to go ahead and record this. And we're going to see how far we can get. I like how we have to try to protect a base while we're trying to get established over here. But yeah, so, anyway, like I said, I would do some more of this game. Get really tired of Married with Children. That's a TV series. It's an okay show, but God, it just gets boring. And I have to sit here and wait for this thing to merge. I can't do nothing else. Gotta merge. Like a merger. Gee, man. Thanks for the merging, you merger. And no, I don't mean perjure. I mean merger, as in video merger. Gee, let's take 17 freaking hours so that I can't do anything. Wow. You are so the light of my life. Because I just love sitting here waiting all day to do nothing. 17 hours. That's what it feels like. Okay, well, I could spend my time doing this and that. I'd rather be doing this I mean, I don't mind watching shows and stuff, but damn, can't get nothing done when it just takes forever to do a video merge. But I digress. Anyway, I can't complain too much. I'm kind of glad it's there, but still, dang. See, the problem isn't this video merging, it's the fact, or that I have to wait. It's the fact that if I try to do anything else, I mean, I crap you not, this thing freaks out and stops doing anything. Or I accidentally push the cancel button, which is a little bit annoying, but not half as annoying as when it just, oh my god, has to start so many times. Like, are you kidding me? No, that doesn't make me happy. I'm not supposed to get up and dance and say, yay, I'm so bored out of my life or out of my doggone mind. I don't know what to do when a doggone thing makes me wait so that I can't freaking do anything else. I mean, sure, I could go borrow somebody's precious computer or something and watch something instead of recording like I want to do. I feel so thrilled to be doing that. I can't believe I had to make so many episodes of this and so many bloody parts. Yay. Go me, making so many parts. Thanks, game. And I had to record over the other one, but I've been waiting forever so I can record over another part. And I think the doggone parts got mixed up anyway. But is it my fault? No. But whatever, okay? Let's just continue on. This will be the weirdest freaking video you've ever seen. I don't like making videos like this. I try to make sure it's all correct. But even so, I don't want to like to split it up in so many parts. I mean, come on. Jeez. In the meantime, I get so bored, it's not even funny. I think I'm not even going to try to beat this entire base while I'm over here. I'm going to get as far as I can go, and then I'm going to stop. Period. For a while. And then before I can finish it off, which will be another week, because I want to focus on other things, like Aviond. I really didn't want to have to focus on it so soon. Thanks a lot for that, YouTube. Again, you dirty schmucks. Man, if I was in control, man, none of that would have happened. I like the scheduling factor, but I don't like being screwed over. Like, really? Thanks. Then you wonder why people get confused. Like, what the hell, man? I wanted this and this here at this specific time and that freaking day. So I didn't have to worry about it. But no, of course not. Of course not, you know? I mean, but I digress, you know? Look at that. We're so close. It's not even funny now. Well, anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. At least a little bit. I apologize for the boringness and the constant happening thing, but thanks for making me so bored. I had to do some things I really wasn't looking forward to. Thanks. Anyway. Alright, I'll see you in another episode. And as far as this is concerned, I don't know when I'll blow it. I'll probably do it after I probably bury it in the ground, after I bury a video merger in the ground. I gotta go and calm down. I'm sorry. I gotta go before I start swearing and stuff. I don't want to swear. I swear to you. Oops, I swore. Oh well.